The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Portis, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football. Gators will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Miami's offense takes the field. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Papa.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are around talking about it, but it's just football.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
On first down, here comes this offense. Handoff to the lone back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires left. Got him downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a great matchup we have of 2 highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These 2 running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On the run, fires downfield. Pulls it in. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Gators will hustle to the line.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Back to the ground with the running back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Pulls it in. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're going to test the right side with this one. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Extending the play. On the move at the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in 3rd and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass, and then Houdini pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the 1st down. Goodness gracious, this guy is so good.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. The Gators get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Gators want to move quickly. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the right. And the ball is picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They're going back to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Slips away. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll leave it with him. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Nice move there. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He wants to throw. Gets open down the middle. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season.
And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Working the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
He'll do it himself. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working on the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Handoff from the gun. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Tulane notched the victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out fast. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Durham. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. A hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They want to just keep throwing it. And he intercepts it. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He wants to throw. Got the back over the middle. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. Caught in the backfield, it's Akers. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Gators in the hurry up.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Nice job ruining that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. 27-17. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Fights off a defender. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Here on second down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that pass picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's just part of playing with position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The inside handoff. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, going up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to get the first through the air. Now sliding to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game, still sitting at 10. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Completes it in the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Handoff from the shotgun. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Quickly complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Spits it out to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Offense getting set for first down. He'll pull it on the read. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On the option. Now the pitch. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He's right on target. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all 0.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Western Michigan is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 25 over the Royals. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Canes moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everyone.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Got it behind the line. It's Akers. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Toss sweep right. At the 45, on his way. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looking to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone, helping your offense out.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll give it to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. The Canes will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense set for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab on the left side. Running toward the tape. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gators!
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They'll throw it on first down. He's taking the deep shot. Touchdown, Canes! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And he snatches it and comes down in the end zone for the 2. They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always just a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.